Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with the Men of Yoshiwara Ohgiya, back with Asagiri for Chapter 3, Sculpted Candy. However, I actually made this video once and I kind of messed it up. I recorded the whole video without audio. So this could be me redoing it. So I don't know. I guess you could say some of my reactions won't be the same as when I originally recorded it. Then again, I recorded a couple of days ago, so I probably forgot. So who knows? I apologize in advance. So here we go. Let's get going. Without warning, right before my eyes, a lock of Asagiri's hair had been sliced clean off. His soft, flowing lock lay now squarely in his hand, and as I looked in shock, he laid down the blade and neatly bundled with sliced hair. Will this allow you to believe you're my favorite? But your hair. This hair I've taken such good care of. This hair I've grown so long. I give it to you. And that should be enough to earn your trust. No. He wrapped up the bundled hair and gave it to me. Forgive me. My stubbornness drove you to such drastic measures. Oh, you needn't say that. I'm fine with this. Earning trust, bestowing calm, love, and pleasure. This is what a man of the night does. As I could not take his hair, he put it into my hands. It was light, impossibly light. If I did not see his hair now flowing so unevenly, I would not have known the depth of his feelings. And I will earn more of your trust. I shall build your desire for me, piece by piece. This time, he delivered a light, pecking kiss to my lips. His lips gently sucked on mine and then slowly pulled away. Forgive me. Unable to help myself, I whispered, looking down. Why do you apologize? Am I not a bore to you? Oh, not at all. I scarcely get the chance to enjoy such innocent reactions. Really? Really? So you needn't always look so taken aback. Come, enjoy yourself. Asagiri held out a wanting hand. When I timidly took hold of it, however, he suddenly tickled my palm. That tickles. You can tickle me back, you know. I can? Hey, that tickles. Come now. I won't stop until you tickle me back. Stop that. Asagiri, enough. Here, circle your finger in my palm. I looked at him hesitant, which he took advantage of to tickle me again. Asagiri, enough. Provoked, I tickled his palm. You're fooling around far too much. But you're enjoying yourself too, aren't you? We tickled each other and stopped to share a gaze. Tickle fat, right? Our fingers still touching, lightly woven through each other. Hey, you don't need to look so troubled around me, yes? Like you are now, just leave thinking behind. But when you're with me, just feel with your heart, feel with your body. That is all you need to do. Would you? Just like his fingers entwined with mine would not leave. My eyes felt locked with his, and I could not look away. I will try. You needn't try. You needn't expend the slightest of effort at all. Put your thoughts away and your cares behind and fall into hedonism with me. Hedonism? You would have me fall to lose myself? You needn't think of it so negatively. You would not fall. You'd simply be your most natural self, not stretching in the least. Asagiri, however, knew I was a daughter of the Kitsune family, and if I did not perform my duties, it would mean trouble for my mother. I could not track mud on the Kitsune family, nor on my mother's name. Kaze, allow me to guess what you're thinking. Huh? His gentle voice brought me back out of my thoughts. You know what's on my mind? Not down to the last detail, but I can venture a guess. You are thinking of your family, are you not? Oh my god. So you are. A smile crept onto his face, while my eyes widened in shock so my mind was red. Kaze, did I not tell you? The pleasure house of Yoshiwara is a world of dreams. What happens here stays here. But come, Kaze. Asagiri lightly embraced me. His soft arms around me felt protective. And well, I didn't hate it. It was such a close contact with another person, yet it wasn't unpleasant in the least. How about we stay like this and talk through the night? And tonight will not be our last night. We have only just begun, have we not? Hearing this sweet, gentle voice, all I could do was nod. I spent the whole night wrapped in the warmth of his arms. The next morning, since Asagiri said he would escort me to the gate, we both left Ohgiya. I peeked at his face from the side, lit up alluringly by the morning sun. His face above mine, and I had to say, painfully beautiful. Beautiful, and different from the luster it had only visible in the dim lantern light. His white, immaculate skin could not be ignored either. Is something the matter, Kaze? You've been staring at my face this whole time. Are you that reluctant to part? Oh, forgive me, I couldn't help. Couldn't help what? As he peered into my eyes with a teasing expression, I say, I haven't seen you in the morning before. I was not paying attention. Something on my, this one. I couldn't help it. I had only seen you in the dark of night, and your face in the sun seemed different, so... I see. Well, they are both the face of Asagiri, so take that to heart. Indeed. He was right. The soft, gentle smile. That soft, gentle smile could only be him. And it brought out a smile in me, too. And eventually, we made it to the gate, the place of our parting. I gently lowered my head to Musashi on the other side of the gate. And Musashi stands aside, like, I am proud of you. You have done it. Well, I could not place the reason why I wanted now to touch the smooth hand of his just once, nor the reason I remembered in this moment the warm embrace we shared. Why? Kaze? As if he had read my mind, Asagiri took my hand and covered it gently as if it soothed me. Will you come see me again? His sweet voice heated up my chest. Of course I would come see him, because I had to. And yet, why? I couldn't let the words out and look to the side. Oh, that reminds me. Kaze, do you like festivals? Festivals? At Yoshiwara this evening, we're having a festival. I'll be waiting, so how about we enjoy it after work? A festival? Here? I couldn't help but turning back to face Musashi. I knew I could decide on my own, but I couldn't help delegating my responsibility. I don't mind if you bring someone with you, if you're nervous. Come visit, Kaze. I'll be waiting. Very well. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it. As am I. I'm so nervous around him, aren't I? Well, take care. He pulled his hand away smoothly. And, as I worried about the budding heat growing even more intense in my chest, I said my temporary goodbye. Ending my long night, I returned home. Back to reality. It was just like Asagiri had said. It felt as if I had spent last night in a land of dreams. And after returning from a world so far removed from reality, I felt a strange sort of yearning, an indescribable anxiety. My lady, are you unwell? Huh? Musashi asked me, concerned, near home. It seems something has been on your mind this whole walk, my lady, and I'm a touch worried. Forgive me if I'm overstepping my bounds. Not at all. Thank you, Musashi. So, what is it that ails you, my lady? I was simply thinking how this was difficult. The worlds that Asagiri and I live in are so incredibly different. But returning to reality is quite a taxing task. Is that so, my lady? I put a smile on for Musashi to lessen his worry. Asagiri. He lives in a land of dreams and possesses a beauty, a fragility that is ungraspable. Did his being itself become like that of a dream? It felt strange, like I'd actually been dreaming. Did Asagiri really exist? Well, my lady, you're blessed with a quick mind. I'm certain many thoughts crossed your mind. Yet I believe it would be best if you simply allowed yourself to enjoy your time there. Right, you are, Musashi. I must get used to all this. My crafted smile began to fade away. I hastily lowered my face and began to quicken my pace. I have returned. Kaze, welcome home. I returned home to find Mother preparing to open shop. She stopped her work and smiled at me, as she always had. How was it? I'm sure you must be tired. I am. Last night, we did nothing but talk and lay together, and I could not bring myself to tell Mother I had not performed my duty. And since I had forgotten to come with an excuse or good falsehood, I fell silent. Is something wrong, Kaze? You look rather down. Was Asagiri not to your liking? No, it isn't that. If you find yourself having trouble, I can speak with Ohgiya and have them change your courtesan. I mean, you just chased one of them, but I could totally do that. Oh, you needn't. I'm fine, I assure you. There were no problems. I had a feeling Mother would see right through me and lowered my eyes. Their words, neither true nor false, could not have been correct. And perhaps I was not living up to my mother's expectations. Madam, my lady was still lost in thought over the matters of last night on the way home. Oh my, well, I can't imagine. Musashi normally kept quiet, but he stepped in for me. Relief came to me, with disappointment in tow. I could not keep letting this happen. Yet remember, Kaze, you must take over the family business soon, and to get work creating an heir, allowing our house to continue on. Yes, Mother. That's easy for today. One must look after one's health. Thank you. I could not bring myself to look at Mother in the face. This may have been the first time I had lied to her, and even though I knew this would happen, I shared a night with Asagiri where I did not connect, even though I should have been able to do it with no qualms, no problems. Just what beguiled me, what I had been seeking, what I had been trying to protect. My chest hurt. Since Mother had told me to rest, I returned to my room. I wanted to go to the festival at Yoshiwara tonight, but would I be allowed? There's no way I will, I muttered to myself, but I still looked over the kimonos to wear when... My lady, have you a moment? Oh, Musashi, of course, come in. The moment Musashi came in, he noticed the kimonos I'd strewn about. Oh, well, I'm... Preparing for the festival, is it? Yes. Though I may have overstepped my bounds, I received Madame's permission. Really? She gave her permission? Surprise boosted my volume. She did, saying that getting closer to the courtesan would make matters smoother. Forgive me for speaking on your behalf. Oh, thank you, Musashi. You truly always know what to do. Alas, you praise me too much. I simply wish that something undesirable, something you do not wish upon yourself, befall you, that I may be able to protect you. Oh, Musashi, you're so sweet. Oh, thank you, Musashi. Musashi's unchanging kindness brought a warmth to my chest, relief and joy lighting the mood of the room, bringing happiness to my heart. Say, Musashi, which kimono would be better, this red peony or this purple hortensia? I'm afraid I cannot tell. You don't know which would look better? Well, my lady, you look wonderful in anything. Oh, Musashi. Musashi's eyes folded to match his pleasant smile. He had always had that understanding, nurturing smile, ever since I was young. How old are you, Musashi? And like back then, I wanted to leap into his arms. However, I strained out a smile, noticing just how childish I still was. I could not wait for the festival. I had Musashi escort me to Inari's shrine when the festival would be held. There, I met with Asagiri. Are you pairing with your escort already? I am, and he'll come back for me tonight. I see. Well, let us enjoy ourselves until then, yes? Asagiri gently put his arm around my waist and pulled me closer. His pull was very soft, but I let myself slide into him without resistance. I caught a whiff of his sweet scent, which made me realize I hadn't put on the scent he had given me today. And right when I felt disappointment at myself, Kaze, his lips came down lightly on my hair. I looked up in surprise, and there was his face right before mine. My chest tightened, and whether due to the pain or simply due to embarrassment, I lowered my eyes and heard him laugh from above. We parted this morning, and here we are again. Could I be any more fortunate? It is rather nice. What are you doing, Asagiri? What indeed? Napping, I suppose. Since last night, I for once sleep in favor of observing your face in slumber. You were looking at me? No, I'm not sure if I would put it that way. Are you avoiding my question? I am, but teasing you, my dear, I simply wish to see what your Dora reaction may be. But my cheeks lit up red, and even though I could feel the heat pulsating within, Asagiri simply stroked my neck, and the skin he touched erupted in flames. Let us be off, Kaze. And how about we set up to enjoy today like we were children again? Like children? Oh, that sounds wonderful. I wanted to be as innocent as I could, and I wanted to do it all by Asagiri's side. Like he told me to, I wanted to stop looking so taken aback and just enjoy myself. There's quite the crowd today, so make sure not to let go of my hand. I won't. He held hands tight. His hands were smoother than mine, no doubt, and though they were feminine, they were much larger than mine. And when I got my grip around his, he looked at me with a smile. There's all sorts of stalls about, and everyone out to enjoy themselves. So today, we'll open a little later than usual. That means we can take our time then. That we can. Oh, that reminds me. There's mounted archery in the shrine. Mounted archery? As sort of a ritual, one rides a horse and shoots targets. Quite a few of our courtesans take part in it. My, now that is something. For some reason, an image of Gakuto popped to my mind. I'm sure he totally would do that. Like, can you imagine the best shooter to be like the one-eyed courtesan who's just freaking hot as heck? He is. With his fluffy scarf. He has a fluffy scarf. Anyway, sorry. Gushing back Gakuto when we're with Asagiri. I'm sorry, Asagiri. We're bad. Isn't it? I'm not too fond of moving, though, so I can't say I'm interested. Oh, Kaze, if you're selling candy over there, let's take a look. Out of nowhere, Asagiri's voice grew high. He sounded pleased. Tugged away, I headed for the candier. Welcome! My, what beautiful candy! I couldn't help but let out a sigh of awe at the beautiful crafted candies on display. They were all shaped like little sculptures made into beautiful detailed forms. Birds, rabbits, flowers, and butterflies. Their uniqueness stole my eyes away. How about one, sir, for the cute little lady with you? Nice offer. Now, which one would be best for Kaze? Oh, that's right, Asagiri. I'll choose my... Oh, I know. Say, shopkeep. Asagiri talked over me to hail a candier. Would you mind letting me shape one myself? I'll pay highly. Oh, you know how to make candy. You can say I've had some experience. Wait, Asagiri, you've made candy before? That I have. Take a look. I'll make one perfect match for you, Kaze. After negotiating with the candier, Asagiri stirred some soft candy on the stick. I caught a whiff of the sweet candy smell mixing with Asagiri's unique scent. Then I heard him snip it with scissors very quietly. So quiet that I shouldn't have been able to hear it, not in this crowd. And as I told myself, I was just hearing things. Asagiri was already sculpting the candy, his movements practice. Cut with scissors and stretched about, beautifully, smoothly, the candy took shape. And then the memory of Asagiri's hair, sliced off, floated into my mind. His unbalanced hair bounced as he worked. Now, that's a nice smell. Really brings me back. I felt his whisper, too, was covered in sweetness. He bore a resemblance to the candy, really. Sweet, delicate, secretive, and so beautiful. How's a candy secretive? I guess secretive in its creation of what it may become, I guess. I don't know. All right, it's done, Kaze. As I lost myself gazing at his elegant movements, he held the candy, sculpted into cameo, right before my eyes. And all I could say was, "It's beautiful." I was too impressed to say anything else. Befitting of Kaze. He gave me a heart-melting smile. Now that was pretty impressive. Thanks, and here's the coin. Thanks for your patronage. How about coming to work for me when your term's up? An interesting offer. I'll give it some thought. Let us be off, Kaze. Asagiri put his hand around my shoulder, and we were off. Why were we able to sculpt this candy so well? Wanting to ask that, I looked up at Asagiri, my eyes still full of awe. And there ends our chapter. That is it. Alright, guys. I'll see you in the next chapter. We'll see you in chapter 4. Remember again to vote for who's next, be it Gakuto or Utsusemi, both who are very interesting. And I can't wait to see you guys pick. Anyway, you guys have up till chapter 8 to vote. And then by the time chapter 10 comes out, I shall have all the polls. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Bye, guys. Till next time.